Welcome, trends lovers. Welcome. We are back like we never left. So let's do this. Let's do this. We are entering the second segment, okay? If you missed the first segment, because I don't know what YouTube will suggest to you first. If you missed the first one, we just finished our first live stream where JD continues with the dragging of his ex-wife Cora, and he's been doing so much, shading her back to back, several comments and several posts instigating the hate and things like that, still pretending to be the innocent one. We just finished that segment, but today, this one now, we're talking about someone that is his supporter. I personally call her Zakius. Okay, that's what I call her. I call her Zakius. So people that know me, if you watch me here on Trends with Octavia or you watch me on Entertainment Daily, then you know who Zakius is. Different content creators have different names for her, but this is someone that is absolutely close to JD. She defended JD back to back. She dragged Cora through the mud. There is nothing, absolutely nothing this woman did not say. Please like the live stream if you are just coming in. I'll check our sound and we will get into the reaction in proper. Okay. Welcome. Let me check the sound. Please give the live stream a thumbs up. Okay. Proper. Okay. Welcome. Okay, so sound is great. Like I said, we've been missing in action for a while. So I will be dropping the contents back to back here. And hopefully, I know that most of you will come back and watch later. Okay, I had about 22 of you with me on the other live stream. And I said, turn on notification here because I'm going live within few minutes difference. So I don't know, they might not send notification to everyone. So that's why when you see us schedule live stream, click on the live stream and you will see that notification bell. Click on the notification bell. If you've not subscribed, subscribe first, then click on the notification bell so you will be notified when the live stream comes up. All right, so let's get right into it. As at Okay, so she's been posting. These people, they make Facebook to be toxic. That's one thing you notice because there's this line that JD and his supporters love so much. Oh, I don't like Facebook. Facebook is too toxic. They will now mention another app that they prefer. After I don't go shit for church, carry Bible, clean, and all of a sudden Facebook don't become toxic. That's what you will hear JD and his headless chickens do. Okay, now this lady too says she doesn't post. She has somebody that posts for her, a page manager or her sister. She's over there in TikTok where even if she just laughs, everybody loves it. No negativity. No, there is no app that there's no negativity. Okay, there is no app where people will just not come and start dragging you or insulting you. Sit, relax, don't go nowhere if you're here. Okay. I have my other phone ready to play. You will hear from the horse's mouth. We will do a proper reaction to this content. I want you to hear the things coming out from her mouth by yourself. Okay, so in the morning when I saw this, I was in transit. Okay, like I said, I traveled, so just came back this morning. So I said today Friday I must drop content for you people. So I had seen this one, so I just was listening to it, and I said we'll come in and we'll discuss it. So it shows me 2 days ago she made the particular live stream we'll be reacting to 2 days ago. I will read the caption of that first, and then we'll come back later to listen to it. But I see that she has 2 more posts on top now. So it said, thank you all so much, but please unfollow or block me as SAP, okay, as soon as possible. That is what she captioned it. So immediately you see the caption alone, you know that basketballs is coming. Woto is coming. That's the one we'll react to. But let's quickly go through this other one. So one day ago, I'm seeing here, she wrote, she said, no convincing needed. She added 1 laughing emoji. It's also, I believe, a live stream. And I'm seeing 50 reaction, 8 comments, 9 shares, 3.2K views that she has. So let me see her comments first. Okay, this commenter says, okay, laugh my ass out, Queen. I almost said her name, Queen F. Love you. The other person sent her heart. This one said, sweetheart. The other one said, good person. And that's what I see in that comment. So since she dropped down, let's look at her most recent post. Her most recent post is from 3 hours ago. Okay, this is JD. Okay, so from the title, what you see is Mr. JD versus Miss F. The truth, kids not left out, kids not spared in the basketballs and the woto, okay? Comparison of kids, insulting kids and doing the most, okay? Katori said, I finally made it. I finally made it over here. That's a good one. Thank you so much. Thank you for finding your way here. Because yes, I know that they will not send notifications. That's why on the other live stream I was saying people should turn on notification so they don't miss. So I will start this immediately, okay? So people that are coming to watch later will understand, okay, what I'm saying. Now, from what I see, she posted 3 hours ago. Okay, this JD's bestie. Now that they've become enemies, she said, "Wishing you all an amazing weekend. I can't wait for well, let's open it. I can't wait for Sunday." So maybe I guess she has something planned. She posted a photo of herself. Sorry, two photos of herself and a write-up. Okay, so the write-up says, "Real ones rise without pushing others down. That's the difference between power and ego." Somebody hold me because I'm going to fall down and my head is going to break, and then I can do content tomorrow. Are you kidding me? Of all the people in this planet, is it this lady that is saying that the real ones? Let me read. Okay, she posted two photos of herself. This Zakius, really, from Minnesota, can post two photos of herself and then add a write-up that says, "Real ones rise without pushing others down. That's the difference between power and ego." This is the same woman that was screaming on top of her lungs with JD sitting behind her, and she was screaming, "Oh, Cora took 8 men. How did she take one? One in the back was one behind the ears," and she was trying to count how many holes the human body has and where they're going to put it and where they're not going to. This woman kept insulting, even on this her reaction that she just did in this 2025 that we're going to play the video. If I hope you to play for you people to hear some of the things that she has to say, you will clearly, okay, you will clearly see that she's still shedding Cora. That did not respond to her, did not talk to her in all the dragging, in all the messiness and everything she was doing, did not respond to her. But now that she is in a battle with JD and JD has shown her Wakashegi, JD has shown her that I don't care. I will continue on this path. I will keep bashing Cora. I will keep bashing all. I will keep doing this type of things that you people know right from day one that I was doing it, that I was lying, I was faking it, all in the name of I want people to support me, to see me as the innocent one. I want people to buy me coffee, support my this and watch my videos so I cash out and things like that. You just anything to cash out. They knew that that's why JD was doing it, but because he was doing it to somebody else that was called Cora Obidi, it was okay. When he dished it out to Miriam, Miriam didn't like it. When he dished it out to Longmouth in the UK, she didn't like it. When he dished it out to Jeba didn't like it. All of them, the list goes on. All of them, they didn't like it. But when it was only focused on his ex-wife and they were helping him behind the scene, it was fun and games. So for her to even write this rubbish, you that you've been bringing people down, like that's the only thing you know how to do. You bash this woman, you condemn her dancing, you condemn her music, how you're more classy, how your car is the latest of the whatever. Everything that woman does, you just try to put it down. And now you talk about people rise because Justin has started bringing you down. Justin has shown you that he will continue to, as far as this type of post, he's instigating hate, he's doing all of these things, he's bringing in views and engagement and money, he will not stop. And maybe it's beginning to affect you because, of course, not maybe, it's beginning to affect all of you that support him because it is getting clearer to those that were confused. People that saw this from day one saw this from day one. It's just the ones that were confused, okay, that did not see this. So 15 comments she has here. This one said, "Good morning, F." The other one said, "Good morning, sunshine, blessings." The other said, "Good afternoon." The other said, "Good luck." The other said, "Blessings." This one said, this one dropped a flag. The other said, "Good morning, wishing you amazing weekend too." This one said, "Have a great weekend." This is what this face, I recognize this one from JD's side. So JD's supporters are here. I guess that's why she did the other video telling them to block her. You know, so have a great weekend and have a happy Mother's Day. This one say good day. This one say greetings, daughter of love, peace and blessing be upon you. For some reasons, I was drawn to you, so I have to reach out. I hope you're well, blessed, and flourishing. I would love to share something very important. Person is trying to get her attention. She'll get to that. But anyways, let's play this other video that she said no convincing needed. Let's see what she has to say. Okay, so this is like a show. Okay, so she just posted something funny with that one. So let's go into the one that she posted 2 days ago where she said, thank you all. She said, thank you all so much, but please unfollow or block me as soon as possible. Let's do this. Let me know if you can hear.
No problem there. I love TikTok.
No problem there.
TikTok, I can
Who created
on TikTok
problem on Facebook?
Everybody's like, hey, they're just all happy to just have me there. That's why I love TikTok. What's there not to love? Everybody's always happy on TikTok. There's no drama, no nothing.
Because you people didn't take your drama there. You and Jade and the headless chickens.
There's no drama on TikTok. There's nobody trying to like start something with me on TikTok. So which is good.
But you were starting things with Cora all these years, dragging her. It was fun, eh?
To just ignore Facebook.
Jade, never show you what
I don't love you guys, but because for my own peace and my own happiness, and a lot of people just like literally calming me down.
How are you gonna have peace when you didn't give another person peace? See this one.
To everyone, to the people, not if they're not even on social media. The people that actually do be calming me down.
Nobody's calming you down.
Don't say nothing. It's just it's nice.
All the rubbish that you were saying.
Good support team. You know.
Please like the live stream.
So. Sweet. How are you doing? Good morning to you. Happy Wednesday to you guys. Good morning and happy Wednesday and welcome to my live stream. How are you guys doing? Why is this email not working? So, yeah,
let's hear what she has to say.
So I'm just gonna update you guys real quick. I'm not doing free shows. I haven't been done that.
This is just so weird. So I'm not doing free shows anymore. Just say nobody is booking you. Stop with this nonsense. Which one is you're not doing free shows anymore? Are you serious right now?
Free shows for the last like 2 years, just because I feel like it's a waste of my time.
Look, I don't want to skip anything in her video, so we'll just listen to it the way we always do to every reaction we do. And for those that always say you talk over, we can't hear very well, or you post too much and talk, it is somebody else's content. Okay, people flag videos and all of that, but if you do your reaction properly, nothing can be done to your video because you're reacting is a reaction. You're allowed to react to somebody else's content, but you have to make difference. Okay, because I keep getting that whenever I'm reacting to JD's videos or any other person, to like allow it play. You cannot allow it play for too long without you pausing and giving your opinion, pointing out one or two things. It's a reaction. We have to react to everything that is being said, or else we're just resharing somebody's content, and that's not fair to the creator.
I feel like the more I do free shows, the less I'm going to get appreciated.
Madam, nobody is booking you for nothing.
If my email is getting like,
you see this thing that she said is a huge lie. Listen, oh, the more I do free show, the more I'm not gonna get any. Lie. If you've been in the entertainment industry, you know that you will have to do some free shows. Okay, you will have to. You know why? Because if you're just coming up, people really don't know you. There are people that are on top of their game, they are nailing it and things like that. It's easy for nobody to remember. If you like, sing one song that is so good, maybe your song better pass, okay, or dance one, whatever you're doing, or act one movie, or whatever you're doing in the entertainment industry or producing or whatnot, people will forget you. You have to keep putting yourself out there until you're so big that you're like now the Beyonce them and all of that, where people are really wanting to buy just to see you perform, come and do your shows or release a new song. Until you get to a certain level, you have to still be, if you have opportunity to be on the stage, even though they're not paying you in front of some thousands of people, some of them might have not heard your song before. They don't even know your name. They don't know you. There are so many artists in the world, okay, even in just the United States alone where she's based. So what is this lie now she's talking about? Let's proceed.
People say, Frida, can you please grace our event or do this?
Can you please? You can brag.
Because that's the way I make money, with my talent, with my career. So once in a while you might see me reply to haters about one thing or another, but that's because I got bored, number one, and number two, I need to let them know that listen,
okay, so this
I'm not the one to play with. I'm not the one, not two, not the three, not the fourth to play with. So
okay, so she started with a lot of bragging as usual, but don't worry, she will get into the main gist soon.
Hi. Okay, so I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Where are you from? Vera, hello, how are you doing? Hey, Frida, it's been a while. It has been a while. I don't come on Facebook because Facebook is all drama. Every time I come on Facebook, there's
Drama that
always
you and
something.
JD and the rest of the
My
headless
Facebook
chickens
page,
created.
the
Please
post is
like the
all the
live
time. My
stream, like the
sister
live
posts
stream if you're
sometimes
just
for
coming,
me.
please.
My page manager posts sometimes for me. That's just because every time I go on Facebook, I will see something that is going to irritate me. And I don't want to get irritated because when I get irritated and I get to that top zone of lioness, you can't stop me. I just go on and on and on. so so for now I'm just trying so hard to also still show up for the people that actually love and support me. But today I have a message for a lot of, I mean, I'm not gonna say a lot of, I'm just gonna say a few people. If you are following my page based on, oh my God, I like this person and Frida collaborated with this person, that's the only reason why I'm following Frida. I don't really like the content Frida's putting out, or I don't like Frida's music, or I don't like Frida's personality. I don't like the fact.
This is just so weird. Why is this talk coming now? Why all of a sudden you feel like the people that are supporting you through a particular person, and we know who she's actually talking about, oh, because I did a collaboration with someone, and that's why you people are supporting me, and that yeah, what's up with you? You supported that person with this whole negativity thing. Why won't they drag you into every hot mess that this man creates online? And you've always known that he didn't care about anybody. Somebody that didn't care that he shares kids with that woman that he was dragging and plotting, employing you and the others to plot against. Do you think it's you that you're just an ordinary friend that he will care about? It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
Frida is going to defend herself and defend her family if anything, arises, or people are like, when people bully Frida, I don't like that Frida would talk about it or fight for her rights as a human. Please don't follow me. I'm going to beg you. I don't care who it is that you followed me from. God bless you for your support so far, but please don't follow me because remember, I always told you guys, I will always, 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 always be there for my friends. I will always be there for the people that actually need me. I will always be there for the people that need support. But if I see something or I know something that
you've always known something, you've always seen something, dude, this excuse just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't hold water. This excuse that is coming now in May is now that you're realizing that if you see something, from day one, you knew the kind of person he was. So stop with the lies now.
Against my beliefs. And if I privately address it, I will end that whole cycle of. Okay, so let me make this clear. Let me put it in a very more clear way without like giving too much information. Let me say this. Say for example, I got my water bottle right here. I love to drink this water. It's so delicious. Oh my god. Right? And now one day I wake up and there's like an open.
I find it very strange that this same woman was able to come out, call KO, refer, like just directly talk to KO. If you want to talk to somebody, talk to the person fully. This that you're going around the bush, beating around the bush, using bottled water as an example. The people you're discussing about, they have name. You all abbreviate it or something. Go straight and talk about the person that you're talking about so people know directly. But no, in the case of when you wanted to drag Cora out, you called her name, you dragged her. There's nothing you did not say. Things that you could not even prove. And up until date, you didn't prove nothing. You said them with your full chest, with JD right there in some of the videos right next to you. But now that it's now JD's turn that you're calling out JD, what are you afraid of? What have the both of you done together? What are those evil plots that you're afraid of? Because JD does not care. The JD we know, he does not care. And we've seen him do that with the rest of the other women that he's fallen out with. He will put out what both of you did together because you know why? For him, he feels like I've done so much that what else can they do? They already know that I'm this kind of person, that I'm capable of these things. But those of you that pretended that you're such a good person, he's such a good person, that's why you're defending a brother. And now you cannot even call a brother out with your full chest. Please, Zakius from Minnesota, take several seats. Please. Marilyn Guerra, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so very much for joining us, Queen. How are you doing? Welcome, everybody. Please like. Give the live stream a thumbs up, okay? Let's listen to JD's supporter, Bestie, calling him out.
On open bottle and there's something inside, trust me, I'm not buying this water from that company anymore because hey, this is an unopened bottle.
We're not buying your story, madam.
And I'm not happy about it. This is just an example, okay? I will give you guys shout outs. I'm so sorry, loves. Americans, how are you doing? Hi, good morning, welcome to my live stream. You're from Zambia. Oh, nice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Nigerian American. Okay, so I was born and raised in Nigeria. So that's just the way I roll. I've told you guys previously, like I've had to cut off friends. I've had to.
Let me also pause here. So many times we've spoken about this lady, and I kept telling people that she's from where Cora is from. So those that used to argue, have you heard her say it? She said, I'm Nigerian American. I was born and raised in Nigeria. This woman is from the same state as Cora Obidi. We have 36 states in Nigeria. Don't argue, okay? Don't argue. Take it from me when I tell you this lady is from the same state as Cora Obidi. Not different states. For example, a lot of other content creators that are also Nigerians that talk about them were not from the same state. I'm not from the same state as Cora Obidi. I can measure other people. Oyoyo's media is not from the same state as Cora Obidi. But this particular one is from the same state as Cora. And she was able to say all of those things. But now look how she's using water bottle to give example. Since when JD became water bottle? Let me allow you people to keep listening.
Those people that are close to me, if I say something, I always say something. I'm not that kind of friend that you get my loyalty.
You're a very bad friend.
And then
Wallahi, you'll be very bad friend.
And just be radical or like, and if I see like what you're doing is kind of like really not what I know about you, you're changing. I see. I'm sorry. You can go.
Are you serious?
After if I express it and say, hey,
look, you see this thing she just said here. Oh, if it's not what I know about you, and it's this and it's that and it's that, this is not what I know about you, and then I would just point it out to you severally, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and then I will call you out. I will do this. Shut up, man. Be quiet. You knew from day one that JD was this kind of person. The evidence was always there. And if we that were watching online could actually 1 or 2, 3 videos, you look at everything he's posted, his mannerism, and you could tell that there's something this man is hiding, there's something this man is up to. And over time, it was proven with evidences that this man was manipulating the whole narrative and everything. How much more you that you're living with him in that United States, that you traveled from Minnesota to California to go visit him, several contents the both of you did together. You knew that he was this kind of person, but for you, it was okay because the person that was receiving the blows, the person that was receiving the bad blows was Cora, and you didn't care. For you, you will use that to build your page. How far now? You built to 1 million. Now you're telling those people to unfollow you. Look, there's not be every food you go chop. As a Niger babe, you know it. They say it's not every food you eat, for the benefit of those that don't understand pidgin. Not be every food you go chop, because some food go purge you. It's not every food you see you will eat, because if you eat anything you see, you might have running stomach. You don't purge you now, you want a yam nonsense.
Example, if I say, hey, Tamara, feel darling, you see the other day, when you...
Now, the next example, the first example she gave, was with a water bottle. Now, the second example she want to give, she's with the one Tammy that is in her live stream. Are you serious? If you're going to call people out, keep the same energy now. Share these 2 people were married before. You decided you were going to take side. Now, the one you took side with showed you Wakashege in private. You decided to come and talk about it. Call his name so he will come and post the both of you's conversation and the evil plot the both of you have been plotting behind, and some of the other things that people have been alleging that I don't even want to go into.
When you pour water on my Louis Vuitton shoes.
Which Louis Vuitton shoe? Who buy you Louis Vuitton shoe?
Oh,
that's your...
Oh, that's it for me. I know you're changing. Tamara, I'm just using it as an example, but I know you're a sweetheart. It's just an example, okay? So everybody's an example. I've never met Tamara, but I love her so much. So it's just an example for me. And I can see how, if a friend or friends or anybody that I know and I associate with, if they do anything bad or wrong and people bring it to my attention, I need to actually evaluate. I don't go off by what people say about somebody. I don't do that. Oh, he did this or she did this or they did that. I don't go off by that. I go off with what I know and what I have seen and what I have experienced. That's what I go off from. So as much as I have a lot of love in me to give to people, I literally will stand in
You don't
front
have
of
any love in you. Calm down.
a train for anybody that I absolutely love and I like. But that can end when you start being a negative person, when you start being a not so good person, when you start thinking like you're on top of the pedestal that I put you, I will take that pedestal away so you can land on your behind. That's just me, darling. You gotta be humble. Regardless of like where life has brought you to, you have to be humble. For somebody to tell me,
look, who believes this explanation she's giving? Please, if you're watching now or you're going to watch the replay, drop it as a comment. Who believes what this lady is saying? All of a sudden, oh, the person changed, and the person this, and the person that. Katori, I'm not pinning the comments because the person's name is it's in it. That's why. So all of a sudden, you're finally realizing something that you knew from day one, and you think that people will believe you.
That
he didn't show you what Kashege well.
Your kids, whatever my people are doing to your kids, get over it. You don't want to say nothing because if you say something, you're going to lose my followers. I want your followers to please leave me alone. Tell your followers to please leave me alone, please. I like my followers, even if it's 2 people following me, even if it's just 1 person liking my post, even if it's just I want 1 good person. That's all I want. I don't want trillions of bad eggs. I just want 1 good person that I can laugh.
So it was great for you people to come together, plot. Pardon me, I'm eating. It was good for you people to come together, plot against Cora that did nothing to you people just because you wanted to fight for Justin. Cora was not dragged alone. Private parts of her kids were screenshot and reshared. Her daughter was called a bully. Her daughter was called a mean bee, the B word, and several other things that I can't remember right now to point out. Right? CPS were called to her home severally. We saw the last one that just happened where the little daughter was even shocked. Like when her mommy kept calling her to come to the door, come to the door. She came to the door. You could see the reaction on her face. Because she just didn't understand why mommy wanted her to come to the door for someone that was standing on the door, a total stranger, to just see her. Right? But that was okay. Now your friend did something, or he's been doing things that has made people to start dragging you also and start dragging your kids also because you are his number 1 supporter. You are his die-hard fan. And then all of a sudden you now realize that when they insult your kid, it hurts. Then you could not put yourself in her shoes as a mother to understand that everything they were doing to Cora's kids were horrible. Now your friend told you to forget about whatever they are saying about your own children. Oh, now you know like them. You know sweet again. Sweet again. Carry the check, go bank, go cash out the money we don't make. They say karma is a word. This world, things go around. It's like a merry-go-round. What you leave here, it will hit you tomorrow. So know what you're leaving. If you leave good thing will hit you. Leave bad, you meet it there. The way you've made your bed, you will lay on it. So if his people that were able to drag Cora's children that are younger than yours with their full chest, is it your own children that are a little bit bigger? I think her children, some of them are up to 10 years or above or things like that. Is it your own children they will not drag, all in the name of, putting all of you in the same box? And you going to talk to him, look at how insensitive the person is. And you want to pretend that you didn't know that from day one, giving excuses that if you finally realize, you knew it from day one.
That 1 person that I can literally post
Now you
Something
want
you'll be like,
one
oh
person.
God,
No, enjoy your
like
millions of
I can
followers.
write this, Frida. Like literally, this happened the other day, and I was laughing about it. Oh my God, this is funny. Or I like good positive
I
vibes,
lie.
good vibes. Um, things that literally either
How
it's
can
going
you
to
like good
enlighten
vibes that
or
you don't have?
encourage you, or it's going to motivate you. Those are the kind of posts I like. All this drama and because I gotta make money, Frida. If I don't do this, I gotta make money. I don't give a. Be broke. Don't tell me you gotta make.
Did you all hear that? I have to do this, Lady F. I have to make money. If I don't do this, I can't make money. Eh? So your followers are dragging your best friend's children, and your best friend is telling you, tell your followers to back off. You're saying, I cannot do that because I will not make money. What have we been saying from day one? That JD knows what he's doing. And he will not care to throw you on that. Let him keep throwing them. JD, continue. You see this you did? It's amazing. Continue. You see those people supporting you, don't care. The same way you don't care, you didn't care about Cora, you didn't care about how your children will feel when they grow up to see the nonsense that you're displaying. Don't care about these, your supporters too. Do what you want to do. If somebody wants to drag them and their family and their ancestors, let them drag them. Because that's the only way they will understand what they were doing to another person that they were not in the person's relationship. You people had private meetings. You were screaming. JD was the innocent one. Cora was the bad one. Now you yourself, with your own mouth, you're saying the person is telling you, forget about what they are saying or doing to your children. You will lose my followers if you say or if I say anything. I will not make money, so forget about it. So because of money, he puts money above everything, which he has done from day one. And you pretended you don't. You see this life, eh? You see this life, as you're pointing one finger, the rest are pointing at you. And be extremely careful. When we were screaming from day one that JD came out and started screaming, I'm divorcing Cora, and then this headless chicken started supporting, what did we say? These people know what they're doing. They know the truth, because there is no way you will go close to JD and you will not find out the truth. He's not that smart. So when it's happening to somebody else's child, it's fun, eh? And when it gets to your own child, it's no longer fun. Because what, you got pregnant and you had your child in your stomach for 9 months. Somebody else was not pregnant. Somebody else didn't push out their child. Somebody else does not love their child. Arwal.
You have to like encourage drama and permit drama and literally tolerate drama and then put a little bit of Maggie and curry in that drama just because you want to.
Really?
It doesn't make sense, darling. If I'm so broke, which I'm not that broke, trust me. But if I get so broke, I will literally go get a real job. I don't care if they pay $12 an hour. I'll get a job. I'll go to that real job. I'll go to the gas station and get.
Isn't this ironic that it's his own friend that is now saying, if I'm that broke, I'll go get a real job? But is that not what they were using to bully Cora? Go get a real job. Content creating is not a job. Even him, he was now the friend is saying, if you will not do something about your people dragging my children, only heaven knows what they must have said about her children that got her to sit down on a live stream on Facebook. If you will not do something about it, you will lose it will affect both of us. You will lose followers, and I will not cash out. This is a friend. Hi, yeah.
Jill, I'll do that. I don't need to show people, hey,
she's the same person that when she was dragging Cora, she was screaming that he was a doctor. Mr. Doctor is no longer a doctor. Did he lose his license? Why are you telling him to go get a job? If it was you, you will go get a job in a gas station if you were broke. He would never tell anybody to back off. You just thought you were so special to him. That's delusion. You've seen how many people he that supported him, that he tossed them around anyhow. People that supported him with their time, their expertise, their money, and everything. If you could treat Miriam Awolo would have put her expertise and everything into protecting that evil human being. Is it you that you were just going there to wine waste and wine waste? Okay.
Working at a gas, I don't need to do that if I feel like, okay, this is going to be embarrassing to be working at a gas station. No, actually, I will own it. I'll be the sexiest gas station employee of the year every year. I'll be so cute. I'll comb my hair. Today I didn't comb my hair, my wig, sorry. But when I go work at any place, I will literally brush my wig, really make it look really like if I step in, I want everybody saying, God, she smells so good. She looks so good.
You see all this beating around the bush and everything she's doing. She just don't want to get straight to the point, so she will not spill too much tea and he will get angry and come out and respond to her. So she did a lot of beating around the bush, but in between, when you listen very well, you will hear the things that she's saying.
I will be that employee, okay? So, that being said, if you are following me from somebody, if you are literally stalking my page because of somebody, oh, Frida said this about this person, so I'm going to stalk my page, I'm going to just irritate Frida. Please stop. Give up the job. Nobody's paying you. Just give up the job. I mean, if they're paying you, good for you. But I am begging you to please stop. Unfollow me, block me. I know. Yeah, just block me. Because let me tell you, I don't start nothing.
Don't block her. You people should follow her.
I give people like 3 chances. Like when you do me something, I'll be like, okay, stop. You do another one, I'll be like, please don't do that. And then you do third, I'll be like, okay, I'm giving you 2 warnings, and why are you still doing this? The 4th time.
The question is, how many chances did you give to Cora before you came online? You were screaming. You just thought you were just totally different, and JD will not throw you under the bus if something happens. But I think it came as a surprise that maybe several things happened that you expected him to address and tackle it differently from how he tackled it, or he pretended he didn't even see or he didn't notice. And that was the shocker to you, the fact that it kept repeating itself. So you maybe the first time you thought he didn't see it, he forgot. It is you bought all the excuses, but it has gotten to the point where you now know that, oh, I saw that I did more than everybody else, and he will never throw me under the bus. But a user is a user. Okay.
Yeah. You don't wake this spirit up. You don't wake my ancestors. My ancestors are gonna be looking at me like, girl, you can take that again. Like for what? Why are you taking that? So don't do that. You know? I know you guys are texting right now, but I mean commenting right now. I am so sorry. I need to stay on topic. I want people on my page to be positive people. Don't follow anyone. I mean, don't follow me if you love somebody that's literally generating drama just to make.
Did you people hear that? Don't follow me if you. That's the only thing that grew your page. That's the only thing that drew people from his page to yours and from the other haters' pages to yours. And you love that. While it was bringing you the traffic that you will sit down and you will call Cora names, you will stay in your bathroom, brushing your hair, brushing your teeth, getting ready for the gym, and you will make this series of videos bashing Cora. You loved it. Now that the table has turned, all of a sudden, nobody should follow people that are spreading negativity. All of you, all of a sudden, can no longer face the heat that you people created on Facebook. Facebook is not a negative platform, anything. It's a positive platform, okay? What you want to see is what you will see on Facebook. Same with YouTube, same with TikTok. Is the kind of content you want to see is the kind of content you will see. And the kind of content you create would depend on the level of basketballs or what you will receive, or if not. Okay, and you go to a platform where they are mostly praying and preaching the word of God and things like that. Rarely would you see somebody, except people that say, oh, they don't believe there's no God, there's no this, and you know where that one is coming from. Okay, so what you put out there is what you get. You and JD and the rest of loved this negativity, so enjoy it.
Money. What is money? You can make money in different ways. You can literally. Okay, so for me, the only reason why I don't have a full-time.
So she agrees that this person generates drama, like purposely generates drama and loves to generate drama. There's nothing you tell him that will make him stop generating drama. Noted.
Like, hey, I go every 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. because I have 3 kids. Now, let me tell you, this is America. If I was home in Nigeria, I would have a real job. I mean, raising my kids is an amazing job. I love it so much. I don't make a dollar out of it, but hey, it is what it is. If I was in Africa, I would have like some kind of tea uncle, please watch my kids. But here in the United States, for those of you back home,
she still lives in her own bubble. That you think that those days are still now. People are doing jobs. There are people in the United States with 3, 4 kids, 5 kids. They are still doing jobs. So if you want, there's nothing like if I have kids and if I don't this one, then I don't want this one, I don't want that one. There are parents with over 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, and they still wake up in the morning and they go do their 9 to 5 if they want. So cut the crap now. There's nothing like anti anything doing anything. Even people back home, they're also doing their job by themselves. There's nobody helping them to watch anything. We all have relatives, okay, back home, and we know that either you're getting a help or if you don't have a help, you have to manage yourself, you and your partner, okay.
That don't understand. In the United States, if you have a nanny, I don't want nannies anymore. I've had 2 nannies already in my home that lived in my home.
Beating
I just
around the
felt like
bush on
when they leave,
purpose
yeah, I still wasn't comfortable
to
because they're not
distract
family. I
people.
still wasn't comfortable to just leave my kids and go to work because I'm always stressed like, oh God, oh, has Jackson done this? Has Julian done his homework? I'm always stressed about stuff. So,
Yeah,
like,
you're the only mother that stress. Other people
leaving my
don't
kids
stress
for
about
people,
their kids.
it's gotta be like an hour, 2 hours if it's not family. If it's my mother-in-law, my parents, yes. Oh, I literally can go to Barbados and sleep.
I just hope you people understand what she's trying to do here. She just doesn't want to stay on topic. So some of the things that she's going to say about this person, this her bestie, she can actually hide it underneath all of this ranting that she's ranting. So everybody pay close attention to every word that is coming out from her mouth so you can make sense of where she's going.
On the island, and it's really, really fun because I know they're doing a great job. But me putting my kids in daycare for 3 kids in daycare, that would cost me more money than I would ever make unless I was a doctor. Unless I go get a job as a doctor, which I do not have a
Is
qualification to
it
be a
only
doctor.
doctors that
No,
make money?
I don't like Lord, I don't like none of those things. No, 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 no. No. I almost passed out when I was working at a hospital. I worked at Mayo Clinic before I started having kids.
Beyonce has a lot of money. She's not a doctor. Jay-Z has a lot of money. Michael Jackson. Name them. Just name all the artists. Davido, Burna Boy, Wizkid. They all have money, don't they? So why must you even use doctors to give examples? The kind of money that Beyonce is earning. Do you think how many doctors in the United States that earns what Beyonce? Do you know how much just to see some of these stars, just for them to come and grace the show? Do you know how much they charge? So for you to even think that, and this is somebody that is supposed to be a singer, this is somebody that is an artist. If she really knows what she's singing, if she knows what she's singing, from what we know, she will be making a lot of money. But it's just to follow JD around and gossip and cause chaos. And now JD has finally responded, giving her the worst response in her life. And she wants to beat around the bush and pretend I like 9 to 5, and then this one I don't like blood. You will not distract us from the points. Whenever she makes any point, I will repeat it. Forget all this beating around the bush.
I worked at Mayo Clinic,
Yeah.
while I was in college. I was working at Mayo Clinic. I was also in the military 70.
Nobody cares whether you served in United Military. We don't care. No be our cup of tea.
Whoever is on my live stream right now. When I was working there, I saw a knee surgery one time, and here Frida goes, hit the ground. I was so lucky somebody caught me. A nurse caught me. She literally saw me the entire time just going woozy, and she goes, oh, she caught me. And they
If you're like story, somebody
so
took you to the next room and admitted you because you saw blood.
Or any of those things anymore. I'm good.
Yeah, but you were in the military. You
So
didn't
yes,
see
those
blood
are the
there.
days when I used to work. I used to make a lot of money. So if I really am so desperate for money, I would not sit down and be like, let me see, let me just generate problems or drama because that's the only way you can make money on social media. I know, trust me, I know. You gotta be doing something really.
You see? Let me just sit down and create problem, create drama, generate problems. That's the only way you can. You see how JD and his gang members, their mindset. So you see how the words that she's saying proves to you that from day one, JD knew what he was doing. Hence, he said he's playing Hollywood 101 on KO. They, all of them, JD and all these his supporters, they never anticipated that their evil plans will never work. They never anticipated that it will not come out successfully the way they've planned it, plotted it. They didn't see this coming. They did not know that it will boomerang, because for 1 minute, they saw themselves as gods. They thought they had spiritual power to manipulate things, to make the bad one look good. So you knew that he was generating drama from the beginning, but because it was affecting his ex-wife and the children, his children, and this is somebody you claim to like or love or support. If you love somebody, like somebody, support somebody, you will also extend that love, like, care to their children, to their family. Where if you're in a place, the person's family member is there, you, good day, and you go say hello. If they need help and you recognize them, even before they recognize you, you give the help because you know somebody from that person's family that is your friend, or somebody that you rapport with, somebody that you have good, But none of them told him that what he was doing was wrong until it affected their own children. So you see that they never ever really liked him. They just wanted to grow and excel and thought they would be immune to the hate. I don't understand how that calculation is being made. You generate hate and trouble and drama. And for some reason, you think that when these same people that are loving the drama that you're bringing, the hate, the negativity, when they come over to your page, they will only be all positive. Now, wow.
Spontaneous, something out of the ordinary. You have to like be extra in everything you do. For example, if I like to sip water like this, now if I want to make social media go crazy, I'll be like doing dumb stuff. I'm not that kind of girl that want to be dumb on social media just because I want to make $1. Those videos stay forever. Those
you didn't think about that.
Stay forever. Those me.
So now all of a sudden those videos stays forever, all the dragging stays forever. You're now questioning this person, how the person is going to feel or how they're going to feel when their kids grow up. Have you thought about how your own kids will feel when they grow up and they will see those videos that you say will stay forever, where you were dragging Chorus, claiming that she was putting this in her ear, putting Bola in her ear, putting all the hole in her body. She had several this. There is nothing you were bashing your own fellow woman that you knew very well that didn't do anything. If it was one that was guilty, we will all understand that. That woman or man, when you're guilty of something, you'll be called out. But you were bashing somebody that you know was not guilty of the things that you were alleging, but you did it with your full chest. And now you want to point a finger at that your friend that now refused to support you after you've given your maximum support to him. And all of a sudden, those videos will show up. Your own videos too will show up for your children to see. And they're going to ask you, your videos from 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023 to your video in 2025 is not matching. What happened? Let's see how you explain to them. So it's not only him that has an explanation to give to his kids. You also have explanation. And I think yours will even come sooner because your kids are bigger than his.
In my family, defending myself, I don't care that those videos take forever. I will always be known as the girl who did not take shit. Especially from the shit. Yes.
Can you imagine?
You can have my name up there and say, oh my goodness. So Frida was talking about this person. Yes, because that person irritated me more than 1 time, more than 2 times, more than 3 times, more than 4, more than 5 times. Like, yes, I had to spend on my name because it's my brand. So now, I'll explain to you guys that, I'm not doing free shows ever, which I know most of you might be like, Frida, do you have shows coming up? I've seen a couple of comments.
Nobody's booking you. Nobody
they
book you.
I have someone that I am about to work with. I already have one song that I'm producing with another producer, but he has a family thing that happened, and I'm giving him time to grieve. I'm very, very compassionate. Even if even if
Yep.
it's not happening to me. I
Praise
also have
yourself.
compassion for others. So I'm not gonna act like a diva and say, I need this music done right now. I need to put it out there. No,
You
baby.
not get
I
level,
take
not
my
you
time
want to.
because I know God's time is the best, and I don't just put out garbage because I want to put out something. So,
You don't put out garbage. Let the music speak for itself. Now, how many times have we heard it? Have we seen people playing your music? Or going places and somebody say, "Oh, look, I went here and this person's video song was being played, or I heard it here, heard it there, and this and that." Not before mouth. All this one that you're beating around the bush, hyping yourself. I don't do free shows anymore. I don't. Just say you don't know what else to write. You don't know what else to sing, or you don't have the money to even buy because there are people that write, right? People that write very good songs that are almost all their songs are hit songs, but you don't have money to pay those people to purchase any
so
song,
for now,
and you don't
enjoy
even have the
whatever
talent
videos
for
or
them
whatever
to
pictures
consider
I'm
you.
sharing with you guys because that's just my spare time of me putting those things out there. Um, last, let me just say, like a week and a half ago, I almost came on social media and some God literally had someone tell me, please, Frida, do not do this. You are beautiful. Every time I see you on social media, um, even if I'm having a bad day,
Huh?
you make me happy.
Voila.
So you going right now to go back and forth, head to head with some other clown, it's going to make that level, that height you already attained, just drop a little bit. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, right? But I'm just gonna say I appreciate.
I thought she said she was not coming online. So how did she know that somebody did call her out last week or so that she was so close to coming out before the ghost came to tell her that she should not come out? 'Cause she and Jade, they always tell you things that didn't happen. The other one said CPS came to his home. No CPS came to any home. Now she said somebody, oh, out of the blue, just when she wanted to come out and respond to somebody that was dragging her last week, or having back and forth. Somebody just came out and told that, oh, the level that you've attained, you not attain any level, you not get level. Cause who get level, need even talk the way you they talk. Who get level, need they behave the way you they behave. I don't understand. Onto which level?
You guys for your support. I appreciate you for love. I appreciate you for following me. But if you followed me because of somebody or you're stalking me because
Mention
of
the person
somebody,
name
like
now.
please just
Let him come and post it, both
and
of
don't
you
follow me.
secret.
It's either you want to follow me because you like me as a person, you love my
Ay, ay,
posts, you
ay.
love my pictures, you love the fact that I'm not here trying to literally bully you to give me stars or super things or none of those things. I'm just here, baby. I'm just you see this studio? You see the hold on. You see this studio, everything in it? I spent $5,000 decorating this whole.
Hey, wo. Is it because Cora bought the equipment? What was it, 3,000? You added extra 2,000 for her streaming. Cora bought live streaming equipment recently. I think you said what, 3,000 or how much again? I forgot now. She had mentioned it online. All of a sudden, this one too has furnished her studio that she's flipping her camera around for people to see that is worth $5,000. Ha, Madam Hyper. Now what?
Place, repainting the walls, buying all of these things, and I didn't have $1 for money, you guys. Zero. I don't need drama to make money. I will never need drama, and I pray to God, God never ever.
I don't even understand the fact that she is also a content creator because I don't know anything she's singing there in this her so-called music that is not selling. And then she pretends that she doesn't want to do free shows anymore. Nobody's listening to wants to listen to you. Where you even for free, nobody wants to invite you. But anyways, now she's saying, "Oh, I'm not online begging for stars or begging for this." The people that made the apps, they made subscription available. They made apps. They made stars on Facebook. They say subscription on Facebook and stars for Facebook, right? For YouTube, they made membership, channel membership. They made super chat, super thanks, super stick, and whatnot. If somebody comes out and say, "Look, I'm creating this content. I'm here talking. I'm here entertaining you people, and you can support me with super thanks, super chat, super this." It is what it is. So when JD and this is gang members, they start laughing about this whole thing. The people that create the app, you think they don't want people to also, support you so they too they can, make something in return. And people that genuinely enjoy your content and genuinely want to see you keep creating content would always donate to that cause. They know that them donating to you is to a good cause. They know they will see you again, they will see you more, they will gist and laugh. Some people just go on social media to wind down, and just after their daily hustle and everything, they just come online to wind down. So this one that you're shading, oh, I did 5,000, I want to talk to this, you want to talk to that. When you were dragging Cora, you didn't know that it hurts. Enjoy your Mr. Man friend now.
Puts me in that position where I have to literally allow somebody just drag me because hey, we need the money, we need the engagement, we need come on, say something. We gotta make money. That is called manipulation, and it's really bad. It's terrible. Like people don't think about their future. What are
Now you
you
didn't
doing
know
for
it's
your
manipulation.
children? I've said this a lot of times when I was with that kids, like when I was single, I used to be so reckless. I would literally get in the car with no
You're
seatbelt
still
in my
very
car.
reckless.
But after you have children, don't you have your brain is supposed to develop more? You're supposed to have that.
Because who flies all the way from Minnesota to California to go and be whining waist and dancing and laughing and mocking and sitting down and insulting and putting down another woman that both of you did not have any personal beef or anything, just to support or even if both of you had personal beef, because you see that she's not having issues with her husband, now you two, you want to use that one to go and take sides and support and bash and do all of this whole nonsense. It does not make any sense. Okay, so if you're trying to drag somebody else that their videos, their evidence will be, your own is also there, your own is worse. The way you talk, your mouth, they run like tap. So your own is even worse when your children will ask you the questions.
Elegance. You're supposed to have that. Okay, you know what? I don't want to go skydiving, but if anything happens, who's going to take off my kids? Okay, let me not do skydiving. You're supposed to have that second thought. You're supposed to have that
People
rethink
do
of the things that
skydiving
you
and
do.
nothing
You're
happens to
supposed to
them.
be more uh, thinking towards like the humans that you've procreated now. So it's like you're not thinking about those like that. Like oh my, I don't.
Did you think about all of these things when you were dragging Cora, or when JD supporters were dragging Cora? You had access to JD. You were with him in California. Did you bother to advise him that he should just forget about it? He's not the first person that is going to get a divorce. He's not going to be the last. He should just move on and leave her alone. Mostly when you notice that she was not even talking, she was not responding to anything he was saying. You, as a good friend, it's not done when you call your friend and say, okay, don't do. Okay, in Nigeria we say it in pidgin, we say you don't do, you don't do, oh yeah, you don't do, no talk again, you don't reach, it's okay, stop talking, the person you're talking to is no longer responding, leave it alone. Did you do it? You didn't do it. You love the fact that someone else was being dragged, so now it's beginning to affect you. It took time, but it's affecting you now. Now you're coming to tell people to think about the future where you not think about. Hi, now wow,
I
girl.
cannot fathom how people still behave like they're 2 years old when they already have kids that are older than two. Do we need to put you in kindergarten? What school do I need to help you get into? Because I'm paying for your girls to go back to the I mean, high school, maybe high school might be too high. Middle school might be too middle. Preschool, you want to go back to preschool to understand how life works. When you are single, enjoy your life. Do whatever you want to do. You want to travel to
Isn't it too late?
Go have fun, sleep on the beach, wake up at 11 a.m. When you have kids, I wake up every day 5 a.m., baby. I have to. Nobody tells me, Sheila, this is what you got to do. No, I do because now I'm not just thinking about myself. I'm thinking about, oh my God, let me wake up, go brush my teeth, get my clothes on because, it's free balling when I'm going to bed, man. I gotta get my clothes on. I gotta go make breakfast for these kids. I have to get that, they already have their clothes all
Yeah,
ready
like we
for
need
them.
to hear that you sleep without
You
clothes.
go to their closet, everything's pre-arranged. You take one hanger, there's a sweatshirt, there's a sweatpants, there's a change of underwear, there's a t-shirt, there's a pair of socks in one hanger. And I've showed you guys on social media. I don't know why people aren't learning. It's like you don't want to learn good stuff. You want to just focus on anything drama. Let me just focus on drama.
The same,
Excuse
the
my name.
same, the same drama. Now people should excuse your name out of the same drama that you and your best friend created, and the other headless chickens. People should excuse your name. It's just not. It's not making any form of sense at all. It is not. You cannot tell people to excuse your name when you
all of that mess right now because
give
I
me a
am
second. Oh,
subscribing from anybody who's not going to evolve. If you're not evolving, you're not growing, and you're not moving, you're just like stagnant, just doing the same thing, different years, same thing, different years. Like, cry me a river. I told you guys, don't let me come online and talk because when I talk, I was speaking it. I was speaking too much truth, and now people will say, "Oh my God!" And then she said, and then she was. You guys have been on my page, literally bombarding me, and leave my between my sister that's on my page and my two page managers, they've been blocking. It's like, how many times do we have to block you before you leave us alone? Before you leave me alone, because I know you don't know them, but you know me, so you're only here for me. Please leave me alone. I want love. My page is all about encouragement, love, fun. I like to be funny sometimes. I'm funny. My kids think I'm funny. They tell me all the time, "Mom, you're so funny." They laugh all the time when they're with me. They enjoy my time with them. So I want that moving forward, and that's the only reason why I came on live stream today. I'm begging you guys, if you're following me, because oh my God, in 2020 whatever, Frida said this about this person. That person did me first, did me dirty more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and I blocked the person's phone number. That's the reason why. So when they keep coming for me, I had to finally stand up and say, stop it right there. Stop it right.
Imagine the narrative. The person said, welcome. If you're just joining, please like the live stream, okay? Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. JD and his bestie falling out. This is something you really want to hear, okay? All right. And some people like, why are you people talking about it too? Oh, so it's paining you that we're talking about it. No, we will talk about it because from day one we'll be saying it that whatever this man is doing, he's doing it on purpose. So as he continues on this path and he continues to shame these his followers that have been running their mouth, we will be here to discuss it. So those of you that hear the pain on her, where when we post another video, and I no go come watch, but somehow when I see JD and I go appear, then call the toss no talk. Make I just hold my word. But look, the way this his brief person from Minnesota is receiving, that's how all of you will be receiving one after the other. And bravo to him for showing you people, because you people were so silly to go and support nonsense that was obvious that it was nonsense. There are people that are supporting something that maybe they didn't know what it was. Okay, they thought that was the real deal. That can be that you can excuse that. But when you know the truth and you continue on that path, now she wants people to suddenly unfollow her. She does not like negativity. Oh, now all of a sudden you now know that this person is instigating the problem. And now you want to also create the narrative that, oh, all those people you were dragging then in 2021, 2022, and 2023 or 2024, you were dragging and laughing and making mockery. How many times did you come out and laugh, saying you travel with your blue American passport? You know, you just have express. You're not traveling with yada yada yada. They talk like so, you know, be even Nigerian person who no get sense, no get sense. You know, but now that she's also a citizen, she also now has the blue passport that you have. Waiting again, you know where you want to talk. Is it to brag with the car that you're driving the latest 2025, whatever, if they want to buy you 2026? Oh, all of a sudden they should unfollow you. Nobody, the new people don't unfollow her. Whatever topic you people raised that made her to come out and make this video, you people continue on that path because that's how the same way you people served it to Justin's ex and those other people. So serve her the same thing, okay?
I am not your flow mat.
Welcome.
I don't just come on social media and be like, oh, I want to look for something. Oh my God, this electric company did this for me. Do you see me do that? Do I look like a girl cheap to you? Because I want to. Do I look like I need to make drama to make $1? Oh my God. Oh my lawnmower is working. Oh guys, can you guys please send me super price so I can buy a lawnmower? What do you think I am? If you ever see me cry, it's always going to be tears of joy. That's how I proclaimed my life. It has to be. It has to be for something good, something overwhelming. Like, oh, I can't believe this is me. I can't believe this is my kids. Jaden's almost taller than me, and I am freaking out because I'm like, imagine in like a year or two, and I'm looking up like, say, hey, Jaden. Those are the things that bring tears to my eyes because I can't believe that
She just don't want to stay. She just don't want to stay on topic. You know why? Because she wants to beat around the bush so much. So when she says all of these things, maybe he will not be able to have the patience to watch this her whole thing and hear the things that she has said and get right into it. No worry yourself. People they always be the filter the part where they bloggers will repost it. Don't worry. They will start reposting these basketballs. My own is I love reacting to the full thing because if I come here and just talk about it, sometimes people are like, maybe it didn't happen. So I come and I play it so you also hear so you hear it. And for those of you that know, and she's also on YouTube, is she not? Those of you that know how she used to speak in her old videos and everything, can't you just tell the difference now? Please like the live stream if you're just coming in. Like the live stream. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe.
right?
For you doing.
I'm not gonna say we had nothing because my dad was working for the oil drilling company, and everybody knows oil is how you make a whole lot of money, baby. So we're not the richest family, we're not the poorest. So we're just in the middle, okay? We're just in the middle. So, but I come from a small city, right? And I'm doing all of these things, literally. I'm networking with like amazing people. I just was paid to be at a like you guys don't understand. I be getting paid just to go sit in front of a fashion show. I don't post a lot because I'm so stingy with my posts. I don't know. I need someone else to handle my phone if I can afford to pay somebody to do that because I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna post this. Hey, I'm gonna post this, and then at the end of the day, I just go be with my kids, go cook for them, clean for them, mop the floor. Nigerians call me a house girl, and I love that name. Of course.
Now the Nigerians called you a house girl. You will not say that the negative energy that you gave to some Nigerians made them to call you a house girl. And of course, why won't they call you that when you're busy running your mouth talking about, oh, she went to this Texas, she went there with several men. Did you say worse things about Cora? Now you want to play you see this victim game they like playing. That's what their master JD taught them.
Of course, baby. Of course. And let me tell you, the best part about this, I can switch it up. I can switch it up. When it comes to being a mom, I can switch to be a mom. And after being a mom, if I want to switch to be a sexy housewife, I can. If I want to switch to be a performer on stage, you bet your behind I can. I can switch it up anytime I want. Okay, so don't take this whole fader this fader that. So I'm the one person that knows when to do things. My brain.
You don't know nothing.
My brain doesn't just like selfish, be self.
Lies. If you know when to do something and when to stop, you would have started warning JD from the beginning, from when you started associating with him, to stop because you would have been smart enough to know that he was lying. But the fact that you didn't do that, you ran with that narrative because he favored you, he helped you to grow your page, your YouTube, your everything, and you ran with that negativity because, of course, now negativity runs faster than when you're doing all this positive content creating. Well, negative will run faster. Just start bashing and insulting, being all messy and things like that. It runs faster. People rush to you. She loved it, but now that it's backfiring, she wants to preach. Preach on. Will they listen?
Weird tongue all around the house. Be selfish, be selfish, be selfish. No, my brain doesn't function like my brain says, oh, the kids are coming home, brother. Get your shit together, get dressed, do. My brain functions like that. I know when my kids are around, I need to behave a certain way. Some words can't come out of my mouth because my kids are here.
Yeah, but they can come out online for your kids to see later in the future.
Yesterday morning, I was on live stream and I almost said a bad word and I had to like pause and I'm like, oh, okay, my kids are not here, baby, so okay. They're in school, but you know, you gotta have that when to do things, how to do it, and when is it appropriate for you to do things. You know, I know a lot of people, 95% of people love the bad shit that's going on.
The thing is, knowing how to behave sells. It's just a good thing. knowing how to behave. It doesn't have to be, oh, when the kids are here or when the kids are not there, when just knowing how to behave. Because if she knew how to behave and had said, okay, these things are not good, he would have maybe listened from the beginning and things would have been probably different. But you rolled with it because it was somebody else's child that was involved, forgetting that you also have a child and it can affect your own child or your own children. So, cry me a river, man.
Social media. Oh, drama. What happened next? Oh my God. Oh, and you would just jump on the bandwagon. It's like, use your own thinking. Those people just need your money, they need your sympathy, and while you're giving them money and putting all of this, oh, sympathy, they're buying houses, they're buying new cars. Let's go check out the new Lincoln Navigator, which is what I did. But I didn't use your money though. That's a difference. There's a difference, okay? I didn't use your money. Let's go check out the new Navigator. These fools on social media just sending us money, thinking we're really fighting. Well, in real life, we're just, let's go, baby. I had to think. I had to reinvent my way of doing things. And don't. Let me just say this. If you ever support anyone who is condoning talking bad about people's children, please unfollow me. Block me. Don't even unfollow me. Just block me, please. Block me. Because I don't care who comes for me. You can come for me.
But wait, was she not supporting Jade even when his followers were busy talking down on his children and he will see those things on his live stream and he's not going to say anything about it? They bullied those children, called them all manner of names. Did you ever sit one time and say, all these things you're doing, your kids will grow up and they will watch those videos and they will see? You didn't bother about it, you know? Okay.
Maybe talk about President Kumba week this morning. She was on Facebook looking like a hot mess. Yes, I am looking like a hot mess. In my house, being retired since I was 22. Yeah, I can do whatever I want. I can wake up and just wear just a big old hoodie and just navigate the house and whatever I gotta do. Hello. Because nobody's saying my bills. What? From social media. Social media is not paying my bills, so I don't really care to impress any stranger on social media. Now, the only reason why you see me still posting on social media is because I have people who actually truly like it.
You see, this is the same thing that Jay was saying. Oh, social media ain't paying my bills. People are building houses, buying cars, getting into real estate. This like from money they've made from social media. Okay, we know a lot of them that have actually made something from this social media. So when you're doing social media is not paying my bills. If you don't know the type of content you want to create, because you people started with the negativity, and it is very. If you start with negativity, you have to continue with that type of content. Okay, if you start with positivity, you have to continue with that type of content. But you see this one where you go bash, 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 and then all of a sudden you want to start talking. You see, like their sit down videos. Nobody's going to sit down and listen to their sit down videos. You know why? Because that's not them. Like they were always giving baskets, you know.
But all of you that followed me from this drama, or follow me from that drama, or follow me because somebody said that. You are all being manipulated. You are all being taken advantage of. You are all being. I know you have a good heart. That's your problem. But see, you need to focus on life. Focus on life. Focus on things that actually give you peace of mind. Things that actually give you motivation. Focus on things that actually will help you in some way, shape, or form. Focus on that. Even if it's just taking a walk, I don't even be on social media that much anymore because I feel like it's just it takes a lot out of me. Imagine me like sometimes when I go out to dinner, I really love this food and I want to show you guys, but it's like going on live stream and then now I gotta like concentrate on my live stream instead of like being in the moment and enjoying my food and actually looking around and having conversation with like the people I've met. It's like nah, don't need to do that. That's just no. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm doing great. So for my podcast, I'll put it out there now because like there's a lot of people just asking questions for my podcast. The only reason why you don't see a lot of the episode going on is because I've been traveling. I've been traveling so much. The weekend before last weekend, I was in Kansas City. The other weekend, I was somewhere else. But I've been traveling, making connection, and I
That's not that's not an excuse, because there are a lot of content creators that have podcast. You can just schedule and plan it out and everything, and make sure that your podcast is ready, to be out when it's going to go out, and that's it. So, not I was in Kansas City, and then I was in Oklahoma, then I was in, no, it does not matter. Okay, it does not matter at all. If you want to do your job from I'm not dropping music to I'm not performing for free to now my podcast. So if the podcast is not working, the Facebook is not posting, the music career, mban, which one are you doing now? So you're traveling in America is what? Just to jump around.
Let me tell you guys things, yes, until they manifested. Because I don't want to like put out my stuff out there and then it doesn't work and then everybody's like, she said this and it didn't happen. I will not do that again. I like my stuff manifested first before I can actually tell you guys what's going on. So for now, just take it as if Brenda's not on live stream, she's doing something very, 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 very good. I got caring for my kids, which they're very young, so I need to like be there for them physically, emotionally, and you know I have to. If I don't take care of them, who will? It's me, baby. I have to take them to school. I have to get them food. I have to do their laundry, put their laundry away. And I'm not showing you guys all that on social media. Everything doesn't have to be content. My kids going to games doesn't have to be content, because there are other kids there that their parents, I do not have permission of their parents to film them and put it on social media. Now my kids, I do film, but I'm not going to be able to control other children from not being around my kids. So I really can be posting videos and pictures because you need consent. That's the disrespect of social media. People don't understand that you can't just film random people and put them on social media. You have to have their consent. Like literally, you have to either ask them and say, "Hey, are you okay if I film and post it on social media? I have X amount of followers." Yes, no. Okay.
You're in a public place. You're in a public place. If you're walking to somebody creating content, that's on you. It's not on the person. That's what it is.
Unless you are the devil. I mean, devil don't.
So this is just a nonsense. This in a public place, anybody can film whatever they want to film. Okay, it's public space. There are just places that you be in and you cannot film.
You gotta be the devil to just not consider other people. You don't have consideration to like say, okay, wait, what if this family is in the program? Now they have programs that are protecting families, and they have to relocate and go somewhere, change their name and all that. You just filming them, putting them on social media. Now anybody knows what school they go to, what da da da. It's nonsense. It's bogus how social media doesn't take videos like that down. Take it down. If you are not the one in the video, you do not have the consent from the other people that are in the video. Take those videos down. If they want to make money, let them get a job.
A lot of ranting. A lot of ranting. Take the video that they do when it was all nice and everything. You didn't understand anything. Hi, yeah, 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 yeah. What is all this? Seriously.
If you really feel like social media, that's the only reason why I come alive in my house. That's it. Because when I go out, I'm like, I don't know these people. I'm gonna put them on camera. You really want to get a job? Go get a job. McDonald's is hiring. I always say McDonald's because my kids love taking McDonald's. McDonald's is hiring. Yeah, Quick is hiring. Every company in America is hiring. Go get a job. Get a job and stop using, I gotta be on social media. That's how I make money as an excuse. It's a dumb excuse, very retarded and dumb excuse. You don't see someone like Beyonce or let me just say like all the other American celebrities just being on social media, filming everybody else and putting them all on social media. They're not paparazzi. Now if it's paparazzi and you're on your phone, paparazzi comes to you. Paparazzi already knows you're on your phone. So
she's just ranting and ranting and ranting.
You're on my live stream now. But people don't understand those rules. They just want to walk over everybody else. I'll tell you this though. Karma, when it starts to happen, It's going to be funny. It is going to be really funny. So let me go ahead and read some comments now that I've put it out there. Please don't follow me. If you're following me just because of somebody else, please don't follow me, because that person or persons is saying, if you say something and my followers will attack you, I don't. Do I look like I shake when people come for me?
Can you
Do
imagine?
I look like I flinch when people come for me? Literally, your followers are less than the followers of the person that literally came after me. Like they literally been on me for like the last almost 2 years. Your followers are less, darling. If your followers are gonna come from me, let them come from me.
Isn't it clear what she's talking about? She said the person allegedly or somehow allegedly the person came for her first before she attacked the person, and she said the person has more followers than this person's follower. Isn't it obvious that she's referring to Keo? That Keo has more followers because she has what now as a then she has what 7 or 8 million followers. Okay, I think now she's around nine point something million followers. But then she was like 7 to 8 million followers when this person was busy dragging her. So because this one is still in 900 and something K, yeah, not yet 1 million, she feels like, oh, but she knows that the brutality of these people, you know why? Because she knows how they roll. She's just coming to try to surface and act like I don't care what their own buzzwords. These are people that go low, 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 low to the lowest, lowest, lowest of the low. So she knows that that's where they're going to take it to with her already. That's why she beats around the bush a lot. Then in between, she will now give a little bit, and then she will now beat around the bush again and give a little bit and beat around the bush, or else it was not even supposed to be this long.
Like literally. Don't make me say something. When people come for me, I don't really be like, but you telling me your followers, take your followers, tell your followers to unfollow me, tell your followers, I am putting out this statement right now, do not follow Frida, or hey, my followers, please. Oh, I've had bigger platforms try and they fail. A bigger platform. Whether the followers were bought, whether the followers were robotically, I don't care. I'm just saying I'm going off of the numbers that is on the page. And that person has put out a statement to say go and they came. They tried and they failed. So do you think you'll be the first person to send your followers after me? No, you will not be the first person. You know who you are. Send them. Send them. I'll put on my warrior heart again. Okay? I'm gonna put on my Olivia Pope hat again and be like, okay, you ready? What's good? What's good, darling? You can't use your platform, your social media platform, to silence someone like me. I'm not talking about nobody else, but someone like me. You cannot use any. I don't care if you have 15 million followers. I don't care if you're doing something wrong and I address it, especially if you're doing something wrong directly to me and I address it, and then you literally threaten me with your following. My followers, tell all your followers to exit the building. I'm good with one of my followers. I don't care if it's one Frida follower. I'm very good. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Your followers do not pay my bills. Your followers do not give me GoFundMe. Your followers do not give me coffee. Your followers do not give me. I don't. So what are they doing for me? They don't wake up every morning and say, Frida, you didn't cook.
But you were able to roll with it while it was somebody else that you people were ganging up against. All of a sudden now they're not giving you super chats, they're not paying your bills, they're not doing this one. Now lie, enjoy the negativity.
From the hair. It was broken.
Enjoy, enjoy the negativity.
You're weak today, let me come comb it for you. They don't do nothing for me. They don't tell me, hey Frida, oh wow, you're driving the 2025. I want to buy you the 2026 of your vehicle. They don't do that for me. None of them bought my car. They didn't buy my house for me. They didn't pay for nothing for me. They didn't pay for this week. This week is like the cheapest week. They didn't pay for. So why would I be like stressed out about you saying your followers? Tell your followers to unfollow me. I would love that. This is me begging. This is me actually begging. I say, please. Please. I was good. I was great with my account that had like 25,000 followers. I was great with that too. You know? I don't care how many people is on my page or how many people are liking my posts or whatever. It's the authenticity in me that I care about. It's the my rules and my okay, this is bad. If I point it out to you and you feel like, oh, I'm just gonna pray that and she's gonna calm down. Oh no. Think twice, because this is not the first time or the second time or the third time that I've addressed the same issues with you. Stop generating drama.
So this is one of his inner caucus members that is actually coming online, and she's saying, stop generating drama. Something that everybody has been saying since from 19 Korodu. It's now that it affects her that she wants to come out to say, oh, look, you're generating drama. But all the while, from day one, it's been him generating the whole problem on Facebook. But then you people were out there dragging the other one that was not doing anything. And now that they mention your kids, it's now paining you. You know?
And stop tying me in between the drama, because it's just a bad look on my brand. Okay, I know you think you're the only brand. Yeah, you are the brand for drama. I am a brand for music, motherhood, good vibe, positivity, and that's why I don't got a lot of engagement like you. Because if I start to like do drama, whatever, I'm gonna have way more engagement. Because let me tell you, this mouth can talk. See this one right here? My mouth can talk, and I have a whole lot to talk about because I can come up with receipts. I can literally come up with receipts, screenshots, and all of that. But I'm not doing that right now because I don't need no engagement. I don't need none of those negativity and all of that garbage that you like to put out.
No, she said she can come up with receipts. There's no way you will come up with receipts and your receipts will not be counted, because both of you were partners in crime. And when people are partners in crime, when one person decides to turn back and expose the other person, the receipt goes both ways, because the conversation is being heard by both of you. The plan, the plotting to destroy and bring that was being done by all of you together in that group. So if you post your own receipt and remove some part, the other person is also going to post their own receipt, giving the full picture, and people will see the level of wickedness that you people were planning against somebody that didn't do anything to you people in private.
Every freaking time it's the same thing. Oh, I gotta make money. Okay, get a real job, baby. Get a real job. You make a whole lot of.
Oh, so she said every single time the excuse is, oh, I have to make money, so that's why I'm coming up with the negativity. So it was okay for you. It only pissed you off because this time around it affected you directly. Okay, but while he was making money on other people's head, bashing other people, lying against other people and everything, yeah, it did not bother you. So you see, they've always known. When you listen, that's why I said, forget about the ranting that she's ranting a lot, but in between her rants, she's actually spilling. She thinks that she's exposing the person, but she's also exposing herself.
Money with a real job. Like if I have like
my parents put for
if
me
I have
that
8
I'm a
hours
good
in a
girl.
day where I don't have my kids in my care, I'll get a regular job. I like to work. I like to go places. As an adult, it's good for your mental health too. When you're just in the house all the time, it's not good for you. That's why you see me travel a lot. On weekends, I put my kids in the car and boom, we're gone. We're going road tripping. We're going to have fun. We're going to do things. Now, someone like me, I have 3 kids.
Look at my
I'm not going to show exactly every location we are at or when we're going or that we've been there. That I'm not going to show you exactly. But you can't. I don't need social media knowing everything. That's scary. That's when my kids turn 18, I know by then I would have taught them how to. I would teach them a whole lot of things, how to defend themselves and all that. So now, if I want to post like, hey, we are after this, I'm gonna post that because you show up. It's 3 songs. 21 Savage said having 3 songs is a must. There's a reason he said that. It's 3 songs, okay? So you can show up anytime you want, baby. We're always gonna be ready. So it's just now they're young. I am their main protector. I mean, God is protecting all of us, but on earth right here, I am Mama Bear.
How are you their main protector if they have their father in their life also? You know, they say things, people say things that she's been up to But then comes out to debunk and deny it. But if you're saying on earth here, you are their main protector and God, so it simply means there's no father in the picture. Because if there is a father, then you will say, we are, doing our best and God is protecting the kids. But which one is you are their main protector? Where is their parents, their father? One person does not make parents. It has to be the father and the mother. So if you cannot put both in the picture, it simply means there's either a separation, there's a divorce, or something is going on, and people have been pointing out and you've been denying and laughing and kiki and ha ha. And something else I want to also point out is the fact that talking about, oh, when they're 18 you're going to teach them how to throw punch and this and that and that. People have bish. You don't need to, it's not about muscle or anything. You can be far away and just somebody's gone. So don't come and be telling people pull up with these 3 sons. If you like, let it be 10 sons. It takes one person to load how they used to do it in the US and walk into a school and and people are down. So don't be telling people to pull up. That's a very silly thing to say 18 or 20 or 50. Anybody, anything can happen. Okay, the person taking you out, you might not even see the person. Yes, there are things that can work that fast. So don't tell
And
people
I am
to.
protecting my kids. I'm protecting their safety. I'm also asking questions like, do you guys want me to take a picture and post it on Facebook? Sometimes they say, take pictures, mom, but don't put it on Facebook. Or something like, yeah, this one is so cute. Post this one. My kids, they have taste. They have taste. They have taste. So telling me your kids are better than my kids, you better chill out. Chill out.
Okay, so now we got to the kids part. Okay, when you look at the title, I know most people will not be patient to watch up to this level, but I always say this: when you see something on my title or thumbnail, know that I'm telling you what is actually in the video. Now she will start talking about the comparison of kids and things like that. What kind of friends are you even going to have, or what kind of people are you even going to associate with that they will be comparing their children and your children? That's a very wicked and mean human being. You don't compare your children to other people's children. Okay, that it's a mean thing. So for her to even go this route also, it's like both of them are competing of who is more mean.
Your kids are better than my kids. Who says that? If it's not a 5-year-old, who in the world says stuff like that? My kids are better than you. You sound dumb, baby. I'm not the one spreading my kids shasha on social media or allowing somebody else to spread my kids shasha on social media. You literally are.
Oh, so she said it, but then she also have to twist it to blame Kale too. That's not doing anything. Oh, I'm not the one telling my kids go chat on this, and I'm not. These people, the way their mind works. Somebody help us. What is going on?
Doing it and allowing another person to do it. So, baby, do your kids better, man. Huh? So please keep my kids out of your whole drama. Keep if you want to put me in your drama, good luck because you know me already. In real life, on social media, you know me. My kids kushasha are not on social media. Wide open like this. You don't see go to my kids' page, you don't see nothing.
This is a very silly thing for a parent to even say. For you to feel like, oh, you have everything figured out and you have to mock the other person about their kids and the person to have to mock you about the kids. It's really, really weird. It's really, really weird.
But well-dressed kids, hair done, clothes, everything set, even their ears are cleaned out before they go out of this house. Okay? So I clean their ears every day. I'm that mom. But like, let me see your ears. Show me your nose. You don't see no booger. You don't see none of that. Not my kid. If you see any picture of my sons anywhere and you see a booger, please come sue me. I make sure my kids are 100% before they leave my house. Okay, their ears are cleaned every morning. Their hair is done. Their clothes look nice, well put together. Socks, shoes, everything clean. Looking at, one of their shoes is dirty now because he decided he was gonna jump on puddles, and we all know who that is. But yeah, I'll be washing that shoe very soon this weekend. I will wash it. I wash it in a washing machine, and I make sure they look great. I can look a hot mess, but my children will never look a hot mess. Not in real life or social media or when they go to school. The only time you catch them looking like a hot mess is when I take them to the playground and they run around and they get all dirty and whatever. Then they get in the car and they get home and they get cleaned up. Okay, so when you are done taking care of your children and making sure their kushasha is not on social media, please come back again and tell me how your kids are better than my kids. Like, who does that? Who does that? My kids are well loved and Kids that are well loved, are well taken care of. Please go take care of them. So that being said, let me read comment. Cheryl Plum, how are you doing? Okay, authenticity keeps life vibrant, and I appreciate that. But when you start going the route of demon behavior, I'll cut you off. I had a friend that literally I cut her because she became a bad mother. When we were single, she was a nice human, right? Became a mom, and I don't think she was ready to be a mom. And she was just like, this kid every time. And I'm like, why do you have time for me? Why do you have time to call me, to talk to me? And your kids are crying in the background. Please take care of your kids. I'm not gonna be on the phone with you while your kid is crying, needing your attention, or needing food, or needing a diaper change, or needing something. Attend to that kid. I don't feel comfortable. And she thought I was joking. And girl never heard from me no more. I will not pick up your call until you become a good parent. Because when you call me, you never will hear my kids crying and screaming, Mom, I need this, Mom, I need, and then I'm just like, go take care of yourself, get out of here. It's like, are you human? You gotta be heartless for you to do that to children that you brought into this world, because your children are supposed to be your greatest, like literally greatest. And everyone, hope all is well. Everything is going great. Barry, how are you doing, beautiful? Where have you been? Happy I caught your live. Thank you so much for buy the new phone, and also like buy the bigger storage. So it's like, why am I updating? I mean, I'm not upgrading to no storage payment every month. Okay, educated people that can have a conversation and not be like, oh, Frida, I heard you said this about this person. Yeah, that person said a whole lot about me before I said one thing, and the one thing I said is the problem. When they were saying a whole lot of, actually, there's a TikTok video that I did that said when they do it, it's okay, but when I do it, come on now. Why do I get the credit? I shouldn't be getting the credit for replying to people. So yeah, don't look for Frida if you don't want Frida's reply. Don't continuously poke Frida if you don't want her to turn around and check you.
Look, it is a lot of ranting. I'm just going to round this up right here because it's almost done. So,
Don't
but let's see
follow
where
me for the wrong
they're
reasons.
going with
Follow me
this
for the
fight.
right
Okay,
reasons. Follow me because
let's really see where they're going
you
with
like
this.
what I do. You like who I am.
Let's see where they're going with this one. So right now I'm going to round this up and voila. See y'all on the next gist. Man, bye everyone.